First tab again. Now this should work.
Check. Check.
Yeah, it is me. It is me.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 12.
13, 15 minutes.
I know. Check.
Please upon मत कर काम कर.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 13 of Youth Cricket League. We are witnessing the first banter of the day. Is being played between the team Willow Sports and the team Cricket Arena Under 14. The team Willow Sports won the toss and opt to bat first. Due to some application glitch, we started late today. Due to some application glitch. Over number 9 is in the progress. After the completion of 8.3, we are now at 27 for no loss. Vihan and Ayush are out there as the openers for Team Willow. Meanwhile, Sai Pratish all set to bowl his individual first over. Use a P for LBW, turned down by the umpire. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard. On the back foot, punched it towards the covers. A misfield at the covers there. A fielder was not able to get that. Exceptional piece of fielding there at the deep to save some runs for their team. Ayush, who scored 14 runs of his 32. Meanwhile, Vihan He's batting at 9 of his 21. A last ball of the over. On the back foot, tries to cut it hard. No proper connection. Ends up in the hands of the fielder. After the completion of over number 9, the team Willow Sports are now 30 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 9 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 30. ಯಾವುದೇ ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ. Team Willow Sports are off to a decent start now. Meanwhile, Team Cricket Arena is keeping it tight. They are showcasing the tight attack. They didn't allow the batters to make use of the power play. They took the complete advantage over the power play. Over number 10 is in the progress for Team Willow Sports. Darun is all set to bowl his individual second over. Stamp on the back foot. A fielder has not got a hand on that. Just missing by a feet or two. 2 is the call, and eventually they complete 2 runs. Third ball of the over. A full toss driven through the covers. A misfield at the covers. These are the easy pickings. A right throw into the hand. One run considered at the last ball, with 3 deliveries remaining in the over number 10. On the back foot once again, punched it towards the covers. A fielder making no mistake this time. He carries it comfortably. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard with 2 deliveries remaining in over number 10. Fifth ball of the over. It's again cut it harder towards the point. A fielder was not able to get on that. A boundary adding onto the scorecard. Exceptional cut shot here by Ayush. He timed it so well. Placed it a perfect gap between the point and the backward point onto the boundary fence with 1 delivery remaining in the over number 10. They are now back in the game slowly. Last ball of the over. In the good length. Bat has no chance for that. Into the hands of the keeper. A dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 10, Team Willow Sports are now 39 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 10 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 39. ಯಾವುದೇ ಹುತ್ತರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ Sai Pratish is back into the attack and all set to ball his second individual over. He conceded 11 runs off his last over. Can he make the comeback? Change in the attack now. Pratinav Paul, who's man of the match in the last 2 matches, is into the attack and all set to ball his individual first over. Ball of the over. Onto the stumps line. Into the hands of the fielder. Through an outside edge. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard. On the back foot, slashed it out. A quick single. A quick single has been taken between the stumps. Fourth ball of the over. On the good length, short rising delivery. The batter has to defend it. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard with 2 deliveries remaining in the over number 11. A short pitch delivery pulled it harder towards the mid wicket into the hands of the fielder. Cancel for an out. Umpire raises his finger. Wicket number one is down for team Willow Sports in the form of run out. It was a risky single. Took by the batter. A chance has been taken. A good fielding efforts at the mid on into the hands of the bowler. Wicket number one is down for team Willow Sports. Excellent piece of fielding on the field by the mid on. He threw it back into the bowler. Meantime, a bowler collected it properly, making no mistake here. Wicket number one is down for Team Willow Sports. First breakthrough this is for Team Cricket Arena. They are back in the game. They are in the driver's seat now. They send the first opener back in the dugout. Pratina Paul is making his impact here. He's keeping it tight. He's not allowing the batter to score any runs. Meanwhile, he's making the opportunities for the wickets. A dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 11, the team Willow Sports are now 41 for 1. Over number 12 is in the progress. Change in the attack. Darun is all set to bowl his third individual over of this innings. Huge appeal for LBW. Turned down by the umpire. Wicket number 2 is down for Team Willow Sports. Team Cricketer strikes back once again in the back-to-back overs. Both the openers are back in the dugout. Team Willow Sports, the Team Cricketer related up now in the good length area. Swung little bit away. A batter completely misses it. He has no idea of that. Rattled onto the stumps. Both the openers are back in the dugout for Team Willow Sports. A new batter, Nabil, walks in for Team Willow Sports at number 4 as both the batters are back in the dugout. A brilliant comeback here for Team Cricket Arena. They are in complete driver's seat now. Good leg delivery, punched it on the back foot into the hands of the covers. In the body line, just a little glance onto the fine leg. A single conceding of that ball with one delivery remaining in the over number 12. Very good start this has been for Team Cricket Arena. A short pitch delivery onto the stumps. Driven through the mid-on. A single to end the over. After the completion of over number 12, Team Willow Sports are now 45 for 2. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 12 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 45 2 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Pratina ball is back in the attack. He is keeping it tight. He is not giving the batters any room to score runs. A second ball of the over. On the back foot. A punch it towards the covers. A covers fielder making no mistake here. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard. They are trying to keep building the pressure on the batters. Good length delivery just outside the off stump. Well defended by the batter. He just extends his legs and blocks it completely. Excellent pitch of delivery this is. Batter has no clue on that. Deceived it completely. A dot ball adding onto the Some good length delivery onto the stump. Batter has no choice. Well defended it. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard with one delivery remaining in the over number 13. A dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 13, Team Willow Sports are now 45 for 2. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 13 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 45, 2 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯನ್ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ ಟೀಮ್ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಅರೇನಾಯಿಂದ ಯಾವುದೇ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಿಕ್ಸರ್ಗೆ. ಅತ್ಯದ್ಭುತವಾದ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್. Back foot, cut it harder towards the deep backward point into the safe hands of the fielder. Darun is all set to ball his individual fourth over. Just considered 14 runs of that. He took one important wicket. The clean bowled was still a miracle. The batter has no clue about the
नहीं गया होगा वो दिन लास्ट तुम ही लोग यहाँ
hit it harder on the mid wicket boundary.
हाँ फिलहाल लिवरपूल यूज कर रहे हैं
The third ball of the over. Time in the slot, driven through the covers, into the hands of the fielder. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard.
आने वाला है तो बात तो बोलो लेके आएंगे फिर मैच खत्म होता है लोग
A dot ball after the boundary. Good length delivery, driven towards the covers. A quick single between the wickets. Fifth ball of the over. In the slot, a batter blocks it perfectly. He knows exactly what he is doing. Just after some big runs, they are just going for a defend or a rotation of strike. With one delivery remaining in the over number 14. Oh, completely bamboozled the batter. A good link delivery. A batsman just stepped out. No connection between the bat and ball. A dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 14, Team Willow Sports are now 51 for 2. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 14 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 51, 2 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯನ್ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Currently they are scoring at a rate of 3.64. Prachinav Paul is back in the attack. All set to ball his individual third over. He just considered 2 runs so by far. Making the same impact as last 2 matches. Stepped out. A chance is created. Lands next to the fielder. A fielder has no chance to get a hand on it. He just watches A ball lands on the 30-yard line, onto the mid-on section, into the boundary line. This relieving some sort of pressure on Team Willow. They are now trying to score. Nabil Sai is now trying to put the pressure on the bowlers. On the back foot, try to punch it towards the covers. A fielder making no mistake here. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard. With 3 deliveries remaining in the over number 15. This time, hit it harder towards the square leg. Fielder has no chance. Ball races onto the boundary. We have 2 experienced umpires out there. Vasu and Siddha Kumar, who's been officiating from past 5 to 6 years. As the main umpire, we have Vasu. As the square leg umpire, we are witnessing Siddha Kumar. Back-to-back dotted deliveries after the boundary. 0-4-0-4-0. Last ball of the over. Tries to drive towards the covers. This time fielder making no mistake here. A dot ball to end the over. After the conclusion of over number 15. The Team Willow Sports are now 59 for 2. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 15 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 59, 2 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ.
Batter देंगे दानिश को ना बता रहा
You're back here after a short break.
है क्या
Sai Pritesh is all set to ball his individual second over.
ठीक है
Tossed it up in the slot, just outside the off stump. Well left by the batter. A dot ball to start the over.
तू समझ
Two back-to-back dotted deliveries. Excellent piece of delivery. Batter has no clue. Completely bamboozled. Just outside the off stump. Turning away sharply. A fourth ball of there stepped out. And no proper connection. And a bit of misfield too. A single adding onto the scorecard. With two deliveries remaining in the over number 16. Can we witness some action after the short water break? Both the teams hit it in the air. Lands just short of the fielder.
Game is good not game is good नहीं
Last ball of the over. Tossed it up, full toss. No proper connection. Ends up between the bat and the pad. Dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 16, the team Willow Sports are 61 for 2. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 16 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 61 2 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Prathinav Paul is back in the attack and all set to ball his individual fourth over. He just considered 10 runs out of three overs. Hit it hard in the air. Lands in the no man area. On to the cow corner boundary. Willow Sports are making a clear mark. Prathinav Paul is leaking some runs here. And after two good overs, he was considered 2 runs. And he conceded 8 runs of his last over. At the boundary on the very first ball of this over. He's proving to be expensive here. Can he be back in the game? Can he be showcasing his quality, which is showcased in the last 2 matches? A shuffle, cut it hard, quick single. Chance of a run out. A direct throw would have been kept the batter on the risky line. A quick risky single. Third ball of the over. Good lane delivery just outside the off stump. Batter has no answer for that. Ending up as a dot ball into the hands of the keeper. A good lane delivery just outside the off stump. A little misfield by the point fielder. A quick collect and throw back to the keeper would have been kept the batter at the risk. 2 deliveries remaining in the over number 17. Once again, short pitch delivery in the gap between the covers. Can the fielder stop it? No is answer. Ball races onto the boundary. Exceptional attack by the batter between the gap through the covers onto the boundary fence. 4 runs adding onto the scorecard. With one delivery remaining in the over number 17. Last ball of the over. In the slot. Launched in the chance of getting caught. A fielder making no mistake here. He was at the 3/4. He knew that big one was coming. He was not making no mistake here. Grabbed it with the safe hands. Wicket number 3 is down for Team Willow Sports. Nawil is back in the dugout after scoring some brisk runs. Uh, Exceptional field set. According to the field set, he bowled it after getting hit for some runs. He's back in the game. He strikes it again. The man of the match of last 2 matches is back into the attack and strikes it again. Wicket number 3 is down for Team Willow Sports. Oh. A new batter walks in for Team Willow Sports at number 5. They need some big partnership. They need they need to take the innings as deep as possible in order to post the good numbers on the board. Adyansh is a new batter in for Team Willow Sports at number 5. Sai Pratish is all set to bowl his individual third over. Tossed it up onto the stumps. Just a gentle defense. A dot ball to start the over. Toss it up, full toss, hit it back to the bowler. Wicket number 4 is down for Team Willow Sports. Hit it back to the bowler. Bowler making no mistake here. He grabs the ball with the soft hands. The Team Willow Sports are in real trouble now. The batter going back to the dugout without making any damage to the scorecard. ಈ ಬಾರಿ ತೀರಾ ಫುಲ್ ಟಾಸ್ ಮಾದರಿಯ ಚೆಂಡು ಬಲವಾಗಿ ಹೊಡೆಯುವ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಚೆಂಡಿಗೂ ದಾಂಡಿಗೂ ಸರಿಯಾದ ಸಂಪರ್ಕ ದೊರಕ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕಾಟನ್ ಬೌಲ್ ಮುಖೇನವಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ಆಘಾತ ಟೀಮ್ ವಿಲೋ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್. Viraj is a new batter for Team Willow Sports at number 6. A well defended dot ball adding onto the scorecard. The batter making the right thing here. They lost 2 back-to-back wickets. They are 4 down now. All they just need is a big partnership. Driven through the covers in the slot. One more dot ball. Sai Pratish is making his impact here. Into the leg stump. Just a glance. Into the fine leg. A single to end the over. After the completion of over number 18. ಟೀಮ್ ವಿಲೋ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಾವು 72 for 4 ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 18 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 72 4 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Over number 19 is in the progress for Team Willow Sports, and Pratinav Pal is all set to ball his individual 5th over. Viraj on strike. Pratinav all set to ball the second ball of the over. Driven towards the mid-off. Chance of a run out. Fielder. Just little fumble there. Batter's back meantime. Adyaj all set to face his first ball of this innings. A quick delivery onto the body line. Just makes the room and finds the middle of the bat. A punch through the back foot into the hands of the fielder. A dot ball to start off his innings. A 4th ball of the over. Good length delivery onto the stumps on the back foot. Just a gentle tap through the short covers. 5th ball of the over. Onto the leg stump. Shuffled. And tried to pull it across towards the square leg. 1 run adding onto the scorecard with 1 delivery remaining in over number 19. Last ball of the over. In the slot, driven towards the covers. No chance for a run. Over concludes by the dot ball. We have our associate sponsor Bangalore Shooters, EU Small Finance Bank, and Kakedi Hati. After the completion of over number 19, Team Willow Sports are now 74 for 4. And we have our premier sponsors, Bhumi Patel Farm LLP, Puntu Sports, Sirax and Mitra globally. Sai Pratish, all set to bowl his 4th individual over. Tossed it up. Just a little drive out to the mid-wicket region. Tossed it up on the good length. Gently tapped into the hands of the covers on the back foot. A dot ball. Adding onto the scorecard with 3 deliveries remaining in the over number 20. Tossed it up. Chance of a stump. And no signal by the umpire. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard with 2 deliveries remaining on over number 20. This time, quick delivery onto the stumps, just a gentle tap into the hands of the point fielder. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard with 1 delivery remaining in the over number 20. The last ball of the over. Tossed it up, full toss, hit it back over the bowler head. A fielder has no chance. Ball races onto the boundary. Full toss delivery, stepped it out. Makes the room. Hit it hard towards the mid-on. Racing onto the boundary. Boundary into the over. After the completion of over number 20, the team Willow Sports are now 79 for 4. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 20 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 79, 4 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Quick delivery onto the stumps. Perfectly picked by the batter. Well defended. Pratinopal once again back in the attack and all set to ball his individual last over. He's making impact today. I tossed it up on the front foot. Gently defended by Adyansh. It's not taking any risks here. Yorker lane delivery perfectly defended. Batters are not giving any room for the bowlers to take wickets here. A quick delivery just outside the leg stump. Wide call by the umpire. Extra run adding onto the total in the form of wides. Make this room. Hit it harder towards the covers. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard. With 2 deliveries remaining in the over number 21.
Screen.
The ball of the over. Toss it up onto the stumps. A batter perfectly sweeps it towards the deep fine leg. Perfectly placed in the gap. He shuffles this across. These are the type of deliveries you miss, I hit. A full toss delivery onto the pads. Exceptional sweet shot. Resulting 4 runs adding onto the scorecard with 1 delivery remaining in the over number 21. A dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 21, the team Willow Sports are now 84 for 4. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 21 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 84. 4 ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ with 9 over game remaining in the first innings.
Quality.
Sai Pratish is back in the attack. Viraj is stepped out and lofted over the long gone onto the boundary fence. He knew all the fielders are inside. The field is closed. He stepped out. He is making no mistake here. Hit it hard towards the long gone. He lofts it onto the boundary fence. Can the bowler have the answer for that? Same ball, same shot. This time into the hands of the long gone fielder. They placed the fielder there. They knew that was coming. Tossed it up. Hit it harder. Chance of getting caught. A fielder Making mistake there. Resulting 2 runs, adding on the scorecard. 3 is a call. Chance of a run out. They got back meantime onto the crease. 3 runs adding onto the scorecard. Three deliveries remaining in over number 22. Hit it hard between the longer on the corner fielder. Exceptionally fielded and throws it back to the bowler. Single adding onto the scorecard with 2 deliveries remaining in the over number 22. Single adding onto the scorecard with 1 delivery remaining in the over number 22. It's out in the air. A fielder making more mistake here. He didn't get the proper elevation. Ends up in the hands of the midfielder. Wicket number 5 is down for Team Willow Sports as a half of their side is back in the dugout. He knew it was coming. He bowled at the right length. He stepped it out. He tries to go harder on the mid-off, but no proper elevation. Slightly into the hands of the fielder. Fielder making no mistake this time. They are commandingly back in the game. ಈ ಬಾರಿ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬೀಸುವಂತ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಚೆಂಡಿಗೂ ದಾಂಡಿಗೂ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಂಪರ್ಕ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಲಭಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕವರ್ಸ್ ಮುಕ್ಫೀಲ್ಡರ್ ನ ಮುಖೇಂತರವಾಗಿ ಚೆಂಡು ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ರಕ್ಷಕನ ಭದ್ರ ಬೊಗಸೆನೆ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂತಾ ಇದೆ. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ಆಘಾತ ಟೀಮ್ ವಿಲೋ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್. Witnessing the interesting battle between the team Willow Sports and the cricket arena on the Indian Railways ground. New batter walks in for Team Willow Sports at number 7. Sprehas Nihal is a new batter at number 7 for Team Willow Sports. Can he be the savior for his team? They need a good partnership here to put some respectable runs on the board. Full toss delivery, hit it hard onto the mid wicket. Resulted in one boundary this time. Full toss on the same area. He swept it across the line into the deep square leg. Single conceded this time. A new batter, Shreyas, is on the strike for team Willow Sports. They are now 99 for 5 with 7 over game remaining in the action. Out way down the leg side, wide called by the umpire. Extra run adding onto the total in the form of wides. Tossed it up, hit it harder towards the mid on. Fielder making no mistake here. A single adding onto the scorecard with 3 deliveries remaining in the over number 23. Tossed it up, hit it harder towards the covers in the gap. On to the boundary fence. A fielder has no hand on that. Perfectly placed cover drive on the gap. On to the fence. This over is proving to be costly for Team Cricket Arena. By so far conceded 11 runs of 4 balls with 2 deliveries remaining in this over. Can this bowling change can prove costly for Cricket Arena? Let's wait and watch. In the slot, gently driven towards the mid off into the hands of the bowler. Dot ball adding on the scorecard with 1 delivery remaining. Tossed it up, swept it across the line into the hands of the deep square leg fielder. A fielder making no mistake. A 1 run adding onto the scorecard. After the completion of over number 23, Team Willow Sports are now 106 for 5. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 23 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 106 ಉದ್ದರಿ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ some point back in the attack and all set to ball his individual 4th over of this innings. He bowled in the power play and just conceded 11 runs of these 3 overs. He kept it tight to exceptional attack. He's back in the attack now, all set to ball is. He's making the impact in the air. Exceptional efforts out there. Just short by a feet or two. A fielder is in some sort of pain. Exceptional efforts out there. He dived it onto his right. I think he's injured. A fielder was in some sort of pain. He just carried out exceptional efforts on the mid-off. If he would have been taken that catch, this was the catch of the tournament. He walks onto the ball when there's no hope left. Followed by the dot ball with 3 deliveries remaining in the over number 24. Gently driven through the offside into the hands of the covers. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard with 2 deliveries remaining in the over number 24. Fifth ball of the over. A good length delivery. Tries to drive it towards the covers. No connection between the bat and the ball. Ends up in the hands of the keeper. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard with 1 delivery remaining in over number 24. Last ball of the over. Kept it short onto the batsman's body line. A dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 24, the team Willow Sports are now 107 for 5. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 24 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 107 5 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Starring Yorker length delivery, finds the bottom of the bat, gently driven towards the short covers. Dot ball to start the over. Shreyas, who's bowling here, an excellent spell. Just conceded 7 runs. He's all set to bowl his 5th over. So again in the slot, driven towards the covers. Dot ball once again. Shreyas is bowling the impactful spell here. He just conceded 7 runs off his very 5th over in this innings. In the air. A lands edge of the fielder making mistake there. 2 is the call. Eventually they complete 2 misfield once again. A series of misfields. This might have been the easiest catch. Just a walk in 1 or 2 steps in front into the hands. If the fielder who was injured was there on the field, this might have been the easiest catch of the day. 3 deliveries remaining in the over number 25. Fourth ball of the over. Just kept it way away from the batter. Batter has no hand on that. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard with 2 deliveries remaining in the over number 25. Cut it hard, place between the gap. Covers on the point. Exceptional fielding there. Ending up as a 2-runner, adding onto the scorecard with last ball remaining in the over number 25. Last ball of the over. A batter swept it across. No connection between the bat and the ball. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard. This concludes the over number 25. After the completion of over number 25, the team Willow Sports are now 1-1-1 for 5. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 25 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 111 5 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Over number 26 is about to begin. A new bowler, Jadeja, all set to bowl his individual first over of this innings. Jadeja having great up over. Starts off his spell with the dot ball. Tossed it up. He tries to swing it out. No connection. No ball called by the umpire. Followed by the free hit. It just pitched outside the mat. Followed by the free delivery. Cannot change the field now. As the batter is not changed, shuffled it across, try to hit it hard. No connection between the bat and the ball. A dot ball on a free hit. Oh, turns sharp, stop into the back, into the hands of the keeper, just half feet away from the stumps. Nipply back in. Stepped out, hit it hard, fielder getting under it, and fielder making no mistake here. Wicket number 6 is down for Team Willow Sports. Sai Pratish carries it comfortably into the soft hands. This time, mid-off is out and kept it on the long off. Batter tried to hit it harder into the hands of the Sai Pratish, who's making no mistake here. Wicket number 6 is down for Team Willow Sports. 2 deliveries remaining in the over. A new batter walks in at number 8 for Team Willow Sports.
Run.
Jadeja, the last ball of the over, ends up in a single. After the completion of over number 26, Team Willow Sports are now 1-1-3 for 6. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 26 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 113, 6 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Adyansh, who's a set batter, scored 25 runs. He is the last hope for Team Willow Sports. Arjun is back in the attack after conceding 12 runs off his over. Can he restrict this over? Into the hands of the fielder, single to starts of the over. Single to start of the over. Toss it out. A chance of a stamp out. And the batter back into the crease. Meanwhile, appeal turned down by the umpire. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard. A good presence of mind here by the batter. He falls and turns out. And quickly he's managed to reach the bat onto the crease. Stepped it out once again. Hit it hard. No proper connection. Ends up on the mat. Dot ball adding on the scorecard with 3 deliveries remaining in the over number 27. A fourth ball of the over. Tossed up once again. Stepped it out this time. A keeper was not able to get onto the stumps. Two deliveries remaining on the over number 27. 3 back to back dots. 3 dots in a row. Building the pressure on the batter. Stepped out once again. Hit it back towards the mid-on into the hands of the fielder. A single to add on. 1 delivery remaining in over number 27. Last ball over. On the back foot, he darted towards the mid-on into the hands of the fielder. Single to conclude the over. After the completion of over number 27, Team Willow Sports are now 116 for 6. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 27 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 116 6 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Over number 27 about to begin. Jadeja is back in the attack. And number 7 stepped out. Just a gentle drive towards the mid-on. A single to start off the over. Hit it hard into the hands of mid-on fielder once again. Fielder making no mistake here. Two back-to-back singles. Third ball of the over. Tossed it up. In there. Just land short of the mid-on fielder. A single once again. 3 singles in a row. 3 deliveries remaining in the over number 28. A fourth ball of the over. Hit it hard. Just short of the fielder. 2 is a call. And they settles back for single. A good attack on the death by Jadeja. 4 singles considered of this over with 2 deliveries remaining. Fifth ball of the over, tossed it up. Stepped out, hit it towards the mid-on, the same region, same fielder, same result. With 1 delivery remaining in the over number 28. Last ball of the over. Tossed it up, stepped out, swept it across the line into the hands of the wide mid-on. A single. Once again to end the over after the completion of over number 28. The Team Willow Sports are now 122 for 6 with 2 over game left out in the innings number 1. Arjun once again back in the attack and all set to bowl his third individual over. He just conceded 15 runs in 2 overs. He bowled the last over good. Full toss delivery. It is hard towards the cow corner. Onto the boundary fence. A much needed boundary here for Team Willow Sports in order to post the respectable total on the board. A boundary to start off the over. A batter knows the tossed up one was coming. He just stepped out and converted the slot ball onto the full toss, hitting hard towards the cow corner. Second ball of the over. Once again, full toss, hit it harder towards the covers. Once again in the cap. Fielder at the deep. Carries it comfortably and throws it back to the bowler. Single adding onto the scorecard. Third ball of the over. A quicker one just outside the off stump. Kept it way away from the batter. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard with 3 deliveries remaining in the over number 29. This time, short pitch delivery onto the stumps in the air. Lands inside the 30 yard at the short mid wicket. A fielder was outside the 30 yard circle. He has no chance to get a hand on it. He just collects and throws it back comfortably. 2 deliveries remaining in over number 29. Last ball of the over. Fifth ball of the over, driven towards the covers. A dot ball adding on the scorecard with 1 delivery remaining. In over number 29, the team Willow Sports are now 128 for 6. With last delivery of this 29th over and 4 wickets left in their hands. Shuffled it across. Tries to hit it hard over the fine leg, but ends up in the hands of the short fine leg fielder. One more wicket down. The set batsman Adyansh back in the pavilion for Team Willow Sports. ಈ ಬಾರಿ ತೀರಾ ಸಫಲ ಆಗಿ ಬೀಸುವಂತ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಫುಲ್ ಟಾಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಿದ್ದಂತ ಚೆಂಡಿಗೂ ದಾಂಡಿಗೂ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಂಪರ್ಕ ಲಭಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಚೆಂಡು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಫೈನ್ ಲೆಗ್ ನ ಭದ್ರ ಬೊಗಸೆನೆ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂತಾ ಇದೆ. 7ನೇ ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ಆಘಾತ ಟೀಮ್ ವಿಲೋ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್. New batter walks in at number 9 for Team Willow Sports. Full toss hit it hard onto the mid on fielder. Carries it comfortably. A single to start off the over. Tossed it up. They make the room. Hit it hard on the air. Lands on the 30-yard circle. Field has no chance. He tried from deep, long off, and just shot by a feet of 3 or 4. One more single adding on the scorecard. What will the batter do once again on the stumps? Just next to the leg stump. Wide called by the umpire. Extra run adding onto the scorecard in the form of wide. 4 deliveries remaining in this over. Hit it back to the bowler. Bowler drops it. One more dot ball adding on the scorecard. They are now trying to restrict the Willow team as low as possible. Until now, they restricted them to 131 with 3 deliveries remaining of this innings. Hit it hard, toss it up. A fielder making mistake there. He was not able to get on that. Two is the call. Comfortably, they took two. Good piece of work at deep mid wicket. Two deliveries remaining in the last over of this first innings. A fifth ball of the over. Arjun, who scored 10 runs of 12 balls, is taking the strike. Meanwhile, Jadeja is bowling his third individual over and the last over of this innings. He stepped it out, hit it harder towards the mid-on. A fielder making no mistake this time. One run adding on the scorecard with one delivery remaining in the over number 30. Last ball of the over. The last ball to conclude the innings. It's time. Hit it back to the bowler. Chance of a run out. A keeper making no mistake this time. Umpire raises his finger. Run out on the striker's end. That concludes the innings number 1 for Team Willow Sports. They are 134 for 8. A team, a cricketer needs to score 135 in 30 overs in order to cross the victory line. The chase will begin in 10 minutes. Shortly, stay tuned.